Grammar box infinitives. Lesson 1, and let's start with simple infinitives. So you might look at the formula and say, "Oh, yeah, but I have already learned them in grammar box, complex object, complex subject." And it's true. So these formulas, they are also called complex object with simple infinitives, but this topic also refers to simple infinitives. So let's revise it if you have already learned it, or let's learn them if you have never heard about them. So here it is. So there are three main blocks. The first block is, it's just not the first, it's just like one of. So one block is with verbs like known, thought, believed, report, it's said, like I don't know, some other verbs which inform us about facts, informed about facts. So thoughts, ideas. And another block is with likely, certainly, like unlikely, sure, certain, which mean our like attitude to that. And also verbs like seem, appear, turn out. So they are the most popular. And after that, of course, infinitive. The idea is, so let's read the rules and understand the difference and try to understand why we need them. So, the first block, the plan is set to reduce costs significantly. Actually, you can say, so it is said that the plan reduces costs significantly. But in that case, you have two sentences. In this case, with is said to, you have a simple but complex sentence. Then there is another example. He was thought to own several properties abroad. Actually, you can say people thought, or it was thought, or I thought. So it will be more personal that he owned several properties abroad. But in that case, so anyway, there will be two sentences, and also they can be personal. What about the president? The president expected to announce the decision. You can say it is expected, or the president expects, for example. Not the president expects, no, that's wrong. So people expect, or I expect, or the team expected, yes, or expects right now. That the president will announce or announces the decision. But in that case, you have two sentences, and then you will have to add somebody or it. In this case, it sounds really nice and professional and advanced. Another block with likely, unlikely, sure, and certain. Actually, instead of he's likely to be there, you can say I think or maybe he's there. But instead, you say he's likely to be there, and it sounds very nice. Or she's unlikely to make the same mistake twice. You can say I don't believe and I don't think so that she can make the same mistake twice. But instead, you say she's unlikely. It makes the supposition or the probability a little bit impersonal. But anyway, the main idea like is kept. The number of emails sent daily sure to exceed 300 billion. Or you can say I'm sure, or it is sure, or certainly. Or she's certain to pass the exam without any preparation. It is certain that she can pass, or she will pass, or she passes the exam without any preparation. So instead of likely, unlikely, sure, and certain, you can continue using maybe, but instead, I suggest using she's unlikely, he's unlikely, it is she's certain, she's sure, I'm sure to do that. Yeah, it would be really nice. And let's work with really nice and professional, yes, and sophisticated and really advanced. And actually, this construction exists in the language, and people of higher education use that in order to show their ideas. So that's why let's do that. So then with seemed, appeared, and turned out. So the same. The city seems to be very quiet at night. Instead, you can say that it seems that the city is very quiet at night. Or she seemed to know the answer to every question. It seemed that she knew the answer to every question. Or he appears to be very confident in his presentation. Or as a result, I thought that he was not very confident, but as a result, he was very confident in his presentation. You see, with the peers, it's already more difficult because with sims, you can say I think or it seemed, yes, but it looked like that. But with appeared, it's already about the result. The book appeared to explain the topic clearly. So you need to add some extra information like I thought, or somebody thought, or it was thought that the book wouldn't explain or couldn't explain the topic clearly, but the book appeared to explain the topic clearly. The movie turns out to be a big hit. So we thought that the movie wasn't a big hit or wouldn't be a big hit or won't be a big hit, but it turns out, yes, the movie turns out to be a big hit. The experiment turned out to be successful. Instead, you can say, yeah, we thought the experiment wouldn't be successful, but it turned out to be very successful. So you see, you can use these constructions and they will show your attitude, your like your attitude to the event, to the process, and to the action, and can make your language also sophisticated. Let's continue practicing. You will have 100 sentences, so 10 exercises with 10 sentences each to paraphrase, to practice, and let's use them in our, of course, speaking. So see you in another video. Good luck.